welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite one-armed girl here, Melanie, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you guys about my fitness journey and the struggles I had to go through as a one-handed person doing all of these like workouts and everything, and like how I overcame my bad eating habits. So let's get started. Okay, so time to talk to you guys about my fitness journey. I had to whip my hair because I have so much baby hairs. It's like it's unacceptable. But like, yeah, I'm gonna start telling you guys about my fitness journey. So I started 10 months ago in November when I joined the track team. And as I said in my previous video on why I stopped posting, I began, like, I've always had like struggles with eating. Like, it would be a lot of, my weight would fluctuate a lot, but like in November when I joined the track team, I ended up losing weight, but like I wasn't doing it in a healthy way. I was exercising a lot, with track you gotta run a lot, it's a lot of movement, but I wasn't eating properly. I was slowly cutting out meals, lessening my portions, and it wasn't good. It wasn't healthy, and the mindset I had was I need to be skinny. Like, I need to be skinny, and it wasn't good. Like, I focused a lot on my alarm solid. I'm sorry, because right now I'll be taking my nap. And so, like I was saying, I focused a lot on diet culture. Like, it was just all surrounded on being skinny. Like, I didn't care about my health. Like, it was all about diet culture. And I was like that for November, December, and January. I was like that for like January, February to like February. And like, I had to like tell myself there's something, like, what you're doing is wrong. Like, I knew what I was doing was wrong, but in February was when I told myself, you need to talk to someone. And I talked to one of my friends. I told her about the struggles that I was going through, and she was there for me. And eventually I told my close friend, my best friend. I didn't want to tell my best friend because, like I said in my previous video, she was already going through her stuff, and I didn't want to give her my problems. But eventually I did open up to her. She told me that she should have told her, like, she told me you're never alone, like stuff like that. And it was a really rough journey in the beginning, with a lot of breaking down, wanting to give up, because like I said, I wasn't feeling my body, but I was doing track, but I wasn't feeling my body, and I was like tired. I was like always tired, and I was always hungry, and I just wouldn't give it to my body. But like, fast forward to March, quarantine happened. I wasn't gonna have track anymore. So that's where I sort of like started to spiral a little bit, because I was like, oh my god, no more exercising, and it was like a moment for me where my family had to talk to me. My uncle specifically, my aunt, they told me like, my uncle specifically told me like, you can't keep doing this. Like, you have to, what you're doing is not healthy for you or your mind. You have to really start realizing that what you're doing to yourself is wrong, and you have to start changing. So I took his advice seriously. I didn't really listen much in the beginning, but like then I started taking it seriously, and I started doing more research. I had to change the YouTubers, the influencers that I was looking up to, because the ones that I was looking up to were saying like, you can't eat this, you can't eat that, carbs are bad for you, And I was like, oh. So then when I changed the YouTubers I was looking at, like, let's say Chrissy Sella, Stephanie Buttermore, like Lily Salver, when I started looking at their videos, they were like, carbs aren't bad for you. Like, it's okay to eat fast food once a week. It's okay to incorporate cookies into your regular eating. Like, you don't have to eliminate foods at all. You just have to eat it in moderation. And when I started learning about that, I was like, oh, you could still eat cookies. And I'm a cookie person, an ice cream person. So I had to cut out cookies. And I cut out cookies from like November. For a long time, I cut out cookies. And I'm a cookie person. Oh my god, I love cookies. And I was like, oh, you could do that? And when I did that, oh my god, I had to slowly like do it, because like I had like a fear of certain foods. So I had to slowly tell myself like, it's okay, like it's gonna be okay. It's hard right now, but think about the outcome at the end. You're gonna get through this. You're gonna do it. You're gonna push through, and you're gonna enjoy the cookie and start to not feel guilty. So I would start with one cookie. Like, I would start slowly, and eventually, like, from there it built on, and you know, now I eat cookies when I'm craving them, or like, you know, if I have them and it's like a little snack, I'll eat it. But yeah, and what else happened? So then I was doing a lot of cardio, treadmill. I was running a lot on the treadmill, and because I was so focused on, you know, maintaining, wanting to like lose weight, wanting to lose my stomach fat specifically, I ended up losing the body I used to have. I used to have a little bit of a butt, not a lot, but I had enough, and I ended up losing that because I was so focused on losing fat in my stomach. I didn't think about working out, anything else to maintain. And so when I finally realized what I was doing, I was like, damn it. And I had spent March and April doing that, and like some of May as well. Like my eating has gotten a lot better, but I was doing cardio and I wasn't really strength training at all. And I was like, okay, let me search up like what I can do to like, you know, start building strength. And I was getting really upset because I was doing a lot of cardio, but I wasn't really seeing results up here, and I wasn't really seeing results in my stomach, like mainly because most of the workouts I had to try and find alternatives, or I couldn't do because most of them I would mainly see on my right abdomen, but not on my left because, you know, we don't have a left hand if you haven't noticed. And it was really challenging trying to find alternatives because it's like I would search up one-handed workouts and it was like nothing would come up for me. And so I had to stick to doing the workouts that I saw, like planks, Russian twists. Well, Russian twists aren't bad. The hip twist, like where you lean, twist. Like I had to stick to that, and like I was only seeing results on one side, and I was like the other side would come in, but like slowly, and I was getting really mad because there was results, but it wasn't the results I wanted. So then I turned to strength training with weights. So I cut cardio out. That was really hard too because it was really hard to cut like just cardio out, and I started doing strength training. So when I started strength training, I started seeing results like in the first month. Like I started to feel stronger every time I did it. With my arms, my stomach started to get more toned, and honestly, I really liked it. Like what I would do now was like, because I can't lift weights here, what I would do is just put my arm, use my own arm weight, just go up and down like this, like for it to get used to it, because since I was always wearing a prosthetic arm, my arm has never really been used to like doing any type of movement that was heavy. So I use my own arm weight until like, you know, it stops making that sound whenever I do this, until I get it strong enough to like start using like, you know, the band, so I could just like, you know, pull, you know, like do that. But like, it was hard. Like it's still so hard sometimes to like push through a workout. Sometimes I don't feel like working out, and sometimes, you know, there's a lot of wanting to give up, but then it's like, I'm doing this for me. If like it's a lot learning about like how to discipline yourself too, and I had to learn a lot about that. And I'm honestly really proud of the results. I will show the results so you guys could see the before and after. And yeah, a lot of my changing has changed. Like a lot of the eating, like I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like what I eat in a regular day. So in a regular day, depending on what I want when I wake up, I'll eat a sandwich with a smoothie with whole wheat, like a sandwich is whole wheat bread, but I'll use cream cheese or like regular cheese, and like, you know, like almond milk, like, or make myself a smoothie as well, or sometimes I'll make myself mango, like I'll do stuff like that. And like, you know, in the morning I do my run, my 2 to 3 mile run, and then, you know, I go home and I do some strength training. And, you know, I listen to my body. If my body really just wants to go for a run, I'll do a run. If my body can push through a strength training, I try to not overtrain my body either, because that's not good. So I try to do a lot of that. So then for like lunch, I'll eat whatever my grandma's making. And recently I got a job like a week ago. Guys, I got a job. We're not going broke anymore. I got a job. I'm really happy about it. I work at a bakery, so like I'm really happy about that, because like I'm open to like, I'm adapting to how to do things differently. Like I never knew I could make a box, because apparently at a bakery you gotta make those boxes. Never knew I could make a box. And it's like, for like so weird, it's like, what do you mean you didn't know you could make a box? The bakery boxes are, for me, they're hard to make, man. You gotta And so the clothing part too, and then the string, I can't tie with the string, so I use these stickers that I have to put on. It's like, it was really about like, you know, adapting and trying to do it my way. So yeah, it's a new learning experience working at the bakery. But like, yeah, but like when I recently, like, I've been coming home from the bakery, so then I'll be making myself like, you know, salmon with my grandma's, with the way my grandma taught me to make salmon with like salad. Or, you know, if I'm craving cookies at the bakery, I'll bring home some cookies. And honestly, I have gotten so much better. Like, I know I'm so much better now because I no longer find eating cookies guilty. Like, I no longer feel guilty for it. Like, I think about it like, you're craving this, satisfy your cravings. Because honestly, I feel like if I keep pushing away the cravings that I have, it's gonna get too much and eventually I will binge. So I just satisfy my cravings for whatever it is I want. Like, sometimes I want a cookie, sometimes I want cookies from the bakery. Like, okay, you want cookies? Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I just stay consistent with my routine. I don't overtrain the next day to try to burn off what I ate. No, don't ever do that. That's not good. You know, I just do that. And if I overeat one day, I'm not over. Like I said, I don't overtrain the next day. I use that energy as fuel to work out the next day. I do my regular workout, but I don't try to burn the calories that I eat. And it's like, yeah, that's my updation, guys. That's where I am today, 10 months. And you know, and I'm still not done. There's still so much I want to do. Like I said, like, I want to get more tones. And honestly, I'm really excited about that. Because I already like the results that I have now with my stomach and everything, my arms, my legs. Like, I'm so happy with the results I have now. I honestly can't wait to see what the results are later. And I honestly can't wait to have you guys on this journey. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please remember to like and subscribe down below and leave a comment on what video you guys want to see next. Yeah, please take care of yourselves, guys. Bye. Bye.